Alrighty, so we will play some Magic the Gathering today. You can't see us, but I am MC Rad, and I have Phlurplecat with me.
Hello.
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 I am playing a Sliver deck, and he is going to play what?
I'm going to be playing a artifact deck. Every single card is an artifact because it goes along with my commander, which gives everything pretty much in my deck flash.
Cool. I am playing with 2 green and white dice for my 40. He has 2 blue and white dice for his 40. I have all my counter tokens. We're going to try to figure out different ways to see if this works. But this is our inaugural game, and we decided to play EDH Commander. So, oops, I don't know if that's the best idea or not. I have my commander out. He has his commander out. We've never played each other, and he's only played with his deck once against his younger brother, who doesn't even play Magic the Gathering. So, we're gonna see what happens. I'm excited. Let's do one of our roll down die just to see who goes first. I got an 11. He got a 15. What would you like?
I will choose to go first.
He's going first. Woo woo!
Draw my hand. Not a bad hand to start with.
Oh, and I haven't drawn my hand either. Let me do that. 2, 3, 4,
She's going to say
5,
you should be scared because I just got the wonderful hand. This is wonderful.
7. Okay, well, I want to say you should be scared too because I have cards in my hand and I'm going to play real good with them.
I'm also going to play real good. Okay, well, since I'm going first, I am going to play a Buried Ruin. It's just a tap for colorless mana. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to tap it, and then I'm going to play the Lens of Clarity. This artifact makes it so I may look at the top card of my library and at face-down creatures I don't control, as in you control, whenever I want. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the top card of my library. That's fun. And
Okay.
it's your turn.
Congratulations. Let's see. Okay. And I got Detection Tower from M19. It's also a land. It adds a land of any color. It also lets me tap for 1 land until end of turn. Your opponents and the creatures your opponents control with hexproof can be the targets of spells and abilities you control as though they didn't have hexproof. So that is looking good. Is that in good range? Yeah, I can see that on the camera. Oh yeah, I also get to draw a card, so I've done that now. I don't really have anything I can put down right now, so unlike Phlurplecat, I don't have anything going right now. But that's okay. I've got a few things ready for when I can. And go ahead.
Okay.
It's turn for me.
Untap. I'm going to draw, and I'm going to use my Lens of Clarity, seeing my next card, so I make some plans. I am going to play a Crumbling Vestige. Enters the battlefield tapped. When Crumbling Vestige enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
You should bring your cards just over this line.
Okay, sounds... Is that better?
Not as good, but it's alright.
Okay.
I mean, it's better.
So I've got a total of 2 that I can use. Well, I'm going to cast Tormod's Crypt because it costs 0. And I can tap this and sacrifice Tormod's Crypt and exile all cards from target player's graveyard whenever I want. And then I'm going to go ahead, and because I have a free that, I'm just going to play this Artifact Equipment, which when I have a creature, I can equip 1, and that creature I can pay 1 and tap it, and I can scry.
Cool.
And I pass.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Swamp. Oh, there was a card. What's going to happen? And I will draw a card, and yay, I'm happy about that. Let's see what I have here. So far, nothing I need yet, but that's okay. I will allow you to go, because my turn is over.
Okay. Let's see that. Okay, I'm going to use my Lens of Clarity again. That's going to be something to look forward to. I'm going to play Buried Ruin, and then I'm going to tap all 3 to play Gargoyle Sentinel. It is a defender, but I can pay 3, and until end of turn, Gargoyle Sentinel loses defender, and he gains flying, and he's a 3/3. He's pass.
I will say, for next time we play, you can only have one card named the same thing. Basic lands. So the basic lands, yes.
Okay.
That's alright. We'll let it go this time because I'm also not sure how well I'm going to do. I may just be washed out for land and just be done. And this may end early, and so we'll see what happens. But for future, that's fine. It's not going to be a big deal for this round. We'll be nice about it. Okay, so what was going on? Turn? Okay. I'm going to play down Plains and draw. That's awesome. And I don't have, let's see, don't have that, don't have that yet, nothing there yet, and nothing there yet. Let's see. Okay. I am going to be done.
Okay.
Looks like we have slightly different
Lens of
thoughts on
Clarity.
this.
It's not bad at all. Okay, might be an interesting battle because I have no mana. Okay, I'm gonna tap all 3 of these. I'm going to play Marioc Replica. I can pay in any color in a swamp, and I can sacrifice him, and I draw 2 cards and lose. But he's just mainly there for being a 2/2 creature.
To look pretty.
Yeah, he looks pretty. And let's just your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna draw again. I have.
I'm running out of hand.
That's fine. Another mana of any color. This is a Blighted Gorge. It's add 1 mana to your mana pool for tapping it. And it's also got a 4 and a mountain. Tapped, gets sacrificed Blighted Gorge. Blighted Gorge deals 2 damage to target creature or player. So, yeah. So that's pretty cool if I decide to do that. We will also tap for 3 and play an artifact. So fun for you on the artifacts. I am going to move this down here though, because it's more of a land than anything. It adds red or black mana to my mana pool, and then it sacrifice Rakdos, Locket, draw 2 cards. If I pay 4 of, it's a hybrid, so I can play either 4 of black or 4 of red or a combo of either. So that's going to hang out down there.
Nice.
Then, since I can do that, I don't believe they have summoning sickness. No, maybe not. Let's see if I can do that or not. Nope, I actually can't do anything yet. Nope, just kidding. LOL. So let's see if I can do anything else. So that's not it. That's not it. That will be a good idea later. Woo-hoo-hoo, it will. Okay, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to look at the top card.
Oh, and I will say, this is my first time playing of this variety, so I'm Commander EDH, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do today.
Me too. Yep, I'll agree on that part. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at that. Cup. Why each wanted? I'm going to tap my mana pool. I'm going to play One-Eyed Scarecrow. It's a 2/3 with Defender. Creatures with flying, my opponent's control get a -1/-0.
Dang. Is that a basic ability?
It's just an ability that happens.
Dang.
Yeah. One-Eyed Scarecrow.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna attack for you for 2.
And I don't have anything I can do with that, so I will go down to 18 on this dice. Where are we at now?
And I pass.
Okay. Good. I'm just looking at what I can do, what I can't do necessarily.
Always understands that. a lot of people artifact decks aren't very smart, but I'm pretty confident this one is really good.
Good. We'll play a 1 and a black and play Clot Sliver. All slivers have pay 2 mana, regenerate this permanent.
Oh, so you've got unlimited. Your slivers can't die, pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pass.
As well. I'm going to unstap all of my stuff.
Did I draw? Yeah, I think I did.
Then I'm going to tap these. I'm going to play a Worn Power Stone. I'm going to keep down here because my next turn, when it's untapped, I can tap it to add 2 to my mana pool. So that's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to swing at you for 2.
I'm going to take that down to 16.
And I pass.
Thank you. Draw. Untap.
That's sliver.
Your
sliver.
Yeah, they're pretty.
At least I've got something to counteract that.
I'm kind of stuck still, so I don't have enough mana for what I want, or at least the colors I want, so unfortunately I'm going to have to pass.
Okay, let's just say I have a very contradicting counter for that sliver, because when that sliver in particular goes to the graveyard, before you regenerate it, I could tap this and exile it. But
Okay.
if I don't pay attention to my cards, then you're luck. I will be fine. Okay, I'm going to use the Lens of Clarity to get a look again. Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay, and now that I've got a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 mana, I'm just going to tap. I'm going to tap all of them. I'm going to tap the Witch's Eye to my Morocco replica, which makes it so I can pay 1 and tap to scry 1, and then I'm also going to pay my commander, Raf Caspian Ship's Mage. He has flash and flying, and now all of my cards pretty much have flash because everything is an artifact.
Flash.
And
Yay!
and I will pass.
So it says what? Mind if I read it?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
It says you may cast historic spells as though they had flash. That's cool.
Historic spells are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic.
Cool. Sagas are cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. And
I will go ahead. Getting some good cards if I could use them.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of celebrating when I got this card. Let's see. What was that? Okay.
So that's nothing.
Good to know.
So that's that. I can't use that yet. Can't use this yet. I just got a couple more colors. I could get a bunch of creatures on the battlefield. But right now I'm stuck. So
Okay.
unfortunately I'm going to have to pass.
Okay. Got a draw. And I'm going to use my Lens of Clarity again. Look at my next card. That's absolutely wonderful. And then I am going to, let's see. I'm thinking here. We could do some mean stuff.
You could.
I could, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna tap this one since that's for 2, and that one's for 1. And pay for that one, and until end of turn, a Sentinel loses his defender and he gains flying, so I'm just gonna attack for you for 3 for a flying creature.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. A red.
Fantastic.
Still not really doing me a whole lot of good. I'm going to put my colorless on top of each other just for sake of ease.
Yeah.
And that will do that. That will do that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of fun once I can use that. And for this deck, I'm also going to allow the 7-card rule be not in play. So normally you can only have 7 cards in your deck. If you're okay with that, since we're testing,
Yeah.
I'm going to have way too many cards in my deck if I don't get land out. So I'm excited. I think this will work. but I'm still not sure. So if that's okay with
Yeah.
you, I've got 8 cards right now, and I'm not really not.
I'm just saying I'm happy because you've got your colorless mana. You have enough to play your Sliver Overlord.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy you haven't.
Well, I can't play my Sliver Overlord.
Yeah, you can. Because those two are color of any color since they're colorless. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I'm not sure.
Because then you'd have a color of every color. You'd have, yeah. Because you'd have 1, 2, 3,
I'm not
4, 5.
sure.
Yeah,
Let's look that up real quick, because that's a good question.
Yes.
And see how colorless mana works. So please pause. Doop. Luckily, I have the trusty dusty computer behind me.
Trusty dusty.
MTG colorless.
But it's not actually.
It's a little dusty.
Dust.
You don't tell me how to live. It has 2 in-game meanings. It is either a type of objects or a type of mana. The colorless is not a color and is not represented in the color wheel. An object or a card or a spell with no colored mana symbol in their mana cost is colorless. Most artifacts are colorless, as are some creatures like Eldrazi and some non-permanents like Ghost. Karn is colorless. Colorless cards come before colored cards in collector number. While colorless mana being added to your mana pool is an evergreen mechanic, colorless mana is not. A mana cost that can only be paid with colorless mana was introduced here, so that didn't give me the information I needed. Let's find out. How does colorless...
I don't think it's colorless mana because it just says add 1 to your mana pool.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you should look up the card itself and be like, does this count as any color?
Do I have Overwatch Tower? Detection Tower. Detection Tower. Any color I want. What the hell? That's what I think. I think I'm right. I don't want to be right, but I think I am.
Should I get some share news?
Effectively, another copy of Arcane for doing it. Hold on, I'm just double checking. Okay, that still doesn't help. Detection Tower. I'm not sure. Huh. It's not. Did you die? Did your phone die?
No. It stopped recording.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Volunteer mana pool.
I deleted a video. We still have like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because it says like.
Recorded 1731.
Add. And this is different. So this is add diamond, and this is add 1.
So add 1 just means add 1 to your mana pool, and then the diamond is colorless.
Okay.
So the diamond has no color, so yeah.
Used as any color. The cost of many cards, including generic mana, meaning that a player can use that mana of any mana. Okay.
Who are curious why I keep looking at the top card of my deck after I draw, it's because my little buddy Lens of Clarity, which allows me to do that whenever I want, just as a reminder.
It's not really giving me an answer.
Maybe we should just keep playing.
Yeah, let's just play with that idea.
Okay.
And then once somebody tells us otherwise,
Yeah.
Mark or
maybe at the end
anybody.
of this video, anybody who's watching can comment.
Yeah, if we're wrong, please let us know.
We would love to know
because yeah, I've got one colorless and then one, add mana to your mana pool.
Yeah.
And so I just want to know. If that's the case,
you could play your Sliver Overlord or Slivers in your hand.
No, I still don't have a blue.
Ah, you're right. You don't.
No, but if I can play it like a green, then I've got some cards I can use. Was that my turn or was it your turn?
It's your turn.
Okay.
That's why we were all like, you were about to end,
Okay.
but I was like, oh yeah, you haven't used your
well, if
Sliver
that's the
Overlord.
case, let's play it like that, and I'm gonna move this one out because
yeah.
that's if this is gonna be its own thing, then great.
Yeah.
I will draw 1 and 1, so that's a black or red, and then this one's a green. Putting a Quicksilver on the Quicksilver. It's flash, and any player may play Sliver cards as though they had flash. So if you had flash, you would be allowed to play.
Or if I had Slivers.
Or excuse me, Slivers. You'd be able to play that way.
Yeah.
Being that you don't.
That only helps you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am now done, and it is your turn.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
Just for those of you who are curious, for future battles, I'm going to be using a lot more Eldrazi than he is, because that's kind of my interest, and he is more interested in the Slivers than he is Eldrazi. But I'm going to go ahead and use a little Clarity. It's not a bad card. Now that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my mana pool.
I can see his and mine a lot better.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't have to tap that because that taps for 2. So I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to play a Willforged Golem. He has Convoke, so I'm just going to go ahead and tap this one and this one while I'm at it, to be able to pay for him. And then that leaves me with 2 more mana, which I'm going to tap. And then I'm going to play a Prowless Helm. And next turn, I will be able to equip it to my Willforged Golem, and he can only be blocked by walls, if I have it equipped. And I will go ahead and pass.
Thank you.
Yes.
What a kind gesture. Draw. That works for me. Let's put this, and a red, and put out Belligerent Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have this creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures.
Oh, so they all have menace, technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a lot of these cards are from the same deck. They're from this symbol here, which, bloop. Still not the best way to see it, but they all have the same. Most of them have the same symbol. This one, however, is a semi-rare from M15, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. I'm also. I'm going to treat that as a green and that as a red and put out the Spined Sliver, which says whenever a sliver becomes blocked, that sliver gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature blocking it. What you can't see is Phlurplecat isn't happy. He knows this has been something I've been working on for a minute, and I've had like 3 or 4 days spent working on it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's awesome. So, I am going to pass.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you a lot for that kind passing gesture.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Lens of Clarity. What does this do exactly? Okay.
This would be kind of cool if it was a sliver versus sliver. Because all these, a lot of my cards give, I guess, your uncle told me that after this deck, a lot of them became, instead of all slivers, it became slivers you control. And so for this deck, It's all slivers. So I don't know how that would work. It could be real ugly.
Yeah, we could be... How do I put this? We could be completely buffing each other up to the point where none of us can win.
Right.
It'd be, I attack you for all of my slivers, you block with all of your slivers.
Right.
It happens. Or,
Did you get to restart your camera, by the way?
No. It had 1731 on it. So I can only record for 1731.
I didn't know that, or else I would have brought another camera.
Well,
next time we will do that.
Yeah. And I've got a question for those of you we're not going to do it now, but for those of you, I just want to ask those of you who play Magic a lot, for artifact equipment, when it says equip 2, could I equip this to multiple people? Or can I only equip it to one? That is my question.
It should just be one, I would guess, but I'm not 100%
Yeah, I'm just
myself.
a little curious. I'm not going to do it during this battle or this game, but I'm just a little curious. But I'm going to attach Prowler's Helm to Will Forged Golem. He can now only be blocked by walls, which I'm going to swing at you. I'm not going to swing at you because you're Sliver Army. And I'm going to pass.
Okay. Every time you pass is another scary day for you.
Yep. Let's just say this. You better not play any slivers that give your slivers flying.
I don't plan on it.
My little one-eyed scarecrow over there is having some
Hooray! Now I have blue.
Yay!
Oh, actually I needed a tap for that. Bloop. Bloop. Actually, I'm not going to use that one.
So next turn is going to be scary times.
This turn's pretty scary for you too, to be perfectly honest.
To be perfectly honest, yeah. Because I feel like it's your turn and I can, I'm just going to cast an artifact creature. I'm just going to cast this for fun.
Why?
Because I can. It is flash.
Oh, because you have flash.
Yeah. I realized...
Okay, I was like, whatever.
I realized
I was confused.
I realized I could cast it, and then I didn't do it, so I ended up doing it now. But now I have a 1/1 creature that when it dies, I create a 1/1 creature.
I'm just seeing where that would put me. Let's go ahead and boom.
Can you see this card over there?
Boom. Yes.
Okay, making sure.
Enchant, and I'm going to cast this enchantment. I'm only putting it there because I don't have a lot of space.
Yeah.
It says landfall. Whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, or I gain 2 life. So far I don't have any additional lands, so that's fine, but that is a good idea. And pass.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. Okay, now I'm going to use the Lens of Clarity again. I really like that card.
I bet you do.
Yeah, it really allows me to prepare for the future if I last that long. Okay, I'm going to play the Blighted Steep. Just add 1 to my mana pool. I should probably move these up.
Uh-huh.
Now I've got 3 over there. And then... Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since that's 2, that's 7. I'm going to play Briber's Purse. What this does is Briber's Purse enters the battlefield with X gem counters on it, and X is the amount I paid for it, which I paid 7. So I'm just gonna put 2 of my dice over here for the gem counters. And the best part about this is at any time, pretty much, I can pay 1 and tap that card, and I remove a gem counter from Briber's Purse, and target creature can't attack or block this turn. And I'm going to pass. Another scary day for me.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I'm like humankind in the medieval days, they hated when the sun set.
Uh-huh.
And the sun sets when it's your turn.
Oh, hey. I got another blue. I'm going to stack all these on top of each other.
Oh, you saved my life.
Well, I'm going to tap these for getting my blue. What?
Huh?
Why?
Because I don't think you can cast your Overlord yet.
I don't want to. What's it going to do if I cast my Overlord?
My
My Overlord says, search your library for a sliver card, reveal that card, and put into your hand. Then shuffle. I can also gain control of target sliver for 3. So really, I don't have anything that my Overlord does for me quite yet.
Well, I mean, like, if you were to play it, you could pay a lot of mana every turn and be like, well, I want this sliver to give all my creatures trample, I want this sliver to give them all +1/+1s, I want this sliver. You'd be able to choose your strategy because you get to search your deck and choose.
Right.
And then you get put it in hand and the next turn it comes in the battlefield.
Doesn't bother me yet.
So it'd be like, I'm going to strategize with slivers.
It doesn't bother me yet.
Yeah.
But I have 2 blues, so I could probably play it if I wanted to. We'll see though. No big deal. What do I want to do? I have a white and blue.
Blue and
What's
white.
this do? Do you know what Shroud is?
Shroud. Oh, yes, that means they cannot be the target of abilities, pretty much. Sorceries and abilities.
Cool. Let's do that then.
Yeah, I have a card that gives creature Shroud and it said that.
Let's do
It's a good thing I know.
that one, and Shroud.
Yay.
All slivers have Shroud.
Now they're immune to the Briber's Purse.
Correct.
Done. I'm done. I'm joking.
But are you?
No, I'm not. I'm just not. At least you've only got 33 health.
Okay.
It's better than nothing.
Oh, well, no, I don't. I have... Because a land came into my control. Oh, I gained 2 life.
35.
Okay.
Just gonna start.
Alrighty, so bad news. The video died. It is no longer with us. The GoPro decided it no longer wanted to work and pooped the bed. So what ended up happening was Phlurplecat ended up losing. I won because I was able to get some slivers and some sorcery that tapped all of his creatures and his warriors. Made it so I could use all my slivers and double strike, and that actually killed him. 40 life drained just like that. Sorry about that. We will have more games coming, so stay tuned to this channel and look up Phlurplecat for more information on his channel. Have a good day.